Two huge names in digital signatures go head-to-head, HelloSign versus Adobe Sign. Which one truly delivers? On the left, HelloSign, simple, streamlined, trusted by teams who love Dropbox. And on the right, Adobe Sign, the powerhouse favorite packed with deep Adobe integration. Let's skip the buzzwords and look at what really matters. Each category gets scored, and by the end, you'll see exactly who takes the win in 2025. The result might just surprise you. Here's the roadmap for our showdown just so you know what's coming. We're gonna look at price, ease of use, integrations, security and compliance, core features, and scalability. So by the end, you'll have all the info to decide which fits your workflow. Okay, first up, price. Now HelloSign is definitely the friendliest on your wallet. I mean, lowest entry price in this space, budget dreams, plus you've got a free trial, so startups, solo hustlers, this is for you. Only thing is, in those cheaper plans, you're missing some super advanced stuff. Now, Adobe Sign is on the higher end, no freemium here, and honestly not really built for tiny teams. It does have flexible plans if you've got a big squad, but in general it just costs more to play. So if you want a budget-friendly eSign solution, HelloSign wins hands down here. Next, ease of use, and HelloSign is kind of legendary for being simple, you practically blink and your account's set up. The interface is straightforward, training barely needed. Now, if you want a super deep feature set, you might find it a bit basic. Adobe Sign has that polished, big league vibe and comes with slick mobile and cloud apps. But here's the thing. Some of the more powerful features might leave you scratching your head at first. Little steeper learning curve unless you're in deep. Honestly, for pure ease, HelloSign has the edge again. Integrations, this is always spicy, right? So HelloSign, Dropbox, Google Drive, all the productivity essentials, you get easy plug-and-play. But it's not deep dive stuff for creative workflows. On the flip side, Adobe Sign is wired right into the Adobe Suite and Microsoft 365. So if you live and breathe Illustrator and PDFs all day, it's super seamless. Works great in complex enterprise setups, but if you're just using Google Docs, maybe overkill. For this category, honestly, it's a tie depending on your ecosystem. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know HelloSign actually started as a tiny, agile startup before joining Dropbox, while Adobe basically pioneered e-signing with PDFs way back? Kind of wild thinking how both evolved in totally different ways. Alright, security and compliance, probably the biggest deal for some folks, yeah. So HelloSign covers all the basics: encryption, audit trails, two-factor auth. At the lower tiers, though, don't expect Fort Knox. Adobe Sign steps it way up for enterprises, granular controls, top-tier compliance, the works. But heads up, you've got to spring for their higher plans to unlock the fancy stuff. Still, with what's available in Adobe's stack, it's a notch above, so Adobe takes this one. Features. Now HelloSign keeps it straightforward. You get templates, in-person signing, and basic branding, plus it's snappy and doesn't bog you down. But no messing around with PDFs inside the app, and you'll notice fewer advanced options if you want serious workflows. Adobe Sign, though, honestly, it's a powerhouse. Built-in PDF editing, custom branding, payment gateways, workflow tricks galore. But I'll be real, if all you need is send and sign, you might be overwhelmed. Still, for features, Adobe Sign clearly flexes harder. Scalability, so HelloSign is pretty much aimed at small to mid teams. You can get set up fast, and that's awesome. But if your org is, I don't know, hundreds or thousands deep, you'll probably hit limits. Adobe Sign does not mess around. It's enterprise ready with massive user limits, advanced reporting, tons of admin tools. The only catch, it can get pricey fast if you're small. Winner here is definitely Adobe. If you're more of a visual person, here's the radar chart where you can literally see HelloSign dominating price and ease of use, but Adobe totally owning features, scalability, and security. Integrations? Well, that's a split based on what you already use. So here's the bottom line: if you want something budget-friendly that just works, especially if you're already in the Dropbox world, HelloSign is a breeze. But hey, if your company's big, needs deep Adobe integrations, or you're obsessed with PDFs and security, Adobe Sign is honestly in a league of its own. Want more SaaS comparison guides just like this? Stick around and follow for the freshest, totally unbiased breakdowns so you never waste time or money choosing the wrong tool.